The Conservatives have sparked a furious political row with Labour over claims that a Jeremy Corbyn government would splurge over £1 trillion on its policy pledges.Shadow. Chancellor John McDonnell said the Tory attack was fake news while government ministers came unstuck amid questions about their own spending commitments.Read more. Sajid Javid confirms new fiscal rules with economic policy set to take centre stage during the campaign. Conservative strategists believe Labour is vulnerable to the charge that its policies would bankrupt the country. Chancellor Sajid Javid has also vowed to ramp up public spending but refused yesterday to put a precise figure on the costs.Business. Minister Kwasi Kwarteng was asked yesterday by Sky News how much the Tories would spend if they won the 12th of December election. He said, "I'm not going to bandy around figures," and said the manifesto would be costed when it was finalised. Javid also refused to give away further details of the Conservative spending plans, telling the BBC, "I'm not going to get into individual policies today." The Conservatives have pledged to end austerity after the election with spending promises of an extra £20 billion a year on capital projects, and an extra £7 billion and £34 billion for the education and health budgets respectively over the next 3 years. Labour, meanwhile, has pledged to double net capital spending to £100 billion a year. The Conservatives claimed that a Labour government would spend an additional £1.2 trillion over a 5-year term, citing the cost of Labour's 2017 manifesto as well as policies passed by the party in subsequent party conferences. Javid said Labour's plans would lead to an economic crisis within months. McDonnell said the analysis was an incompetent mish-mash of debunked estimates and bad maths cooked up because they know Labour's plans for real change are popular. The Liberal Democrats' Treasury spokesperson Ed Davey said both parties' costings need to be scrutinised by the Office for Budget Responsibility.He accused Labour and the Tories of engaging in a battle to splash the cash. Read more. Boris Johnson and Jeremy Corbyn to go face-to-face in BBC debate. Reports emerged yesterday that voters may be treated to a televised head-to-head debate between Javid and McDonnell. The two sides are apparently wrangling over the details. For more on this story, visit the news article link.